Can I cycle 250 kilometres all the way to Snowden in Wales and then climb it in 50 hours? Well, let's find out. Let's go. The reason behind me doing this video is because in 18 days I'm going to be bikepacking all the way to Italy, so I thought I'd get one last trip in. This is going to be a big challenge though. The ride has 2,750 metres of elevation and the hike's going to be 11 kilometres long with 680 metres of elevation. All I have for this trip is my bike, my tent, my sleeping bag and oh yeah, a pair of Vans to do the hiking. That's all you need really, innit? So now you know what we're doing, let me break down the plan. Phase 1, the 150 kilometre ride. Leaving out at 10 o'clock in the morning so I miss the morning traffic. My aim is to get most of the ride done on that first day. And the reason behind this is what the elevation looks like. And as you can see, the 150 kilometre mark is just before all them big ass hills, which don't look appetizing to be honest with you. However, when I get myself to this point, I'm going to find a field to camp in for the night and get a good night's sleep. This leads me on to phase 2, getting my arse up them hills. From here, what I'm going to do is get myself up early doors and tackle them hills as soon as possible, which I see as a full day's training when I hit them Alps up in Italy, turning me into an absolute warrior.
Who the f is that guy?
This day is going to be 100 kilometres full of steep hills and heavy inclines. Then I'm going to touch down at Penwine Pass Hostel, get my head down for the night, which leads us on to phase 3. Time to get a march on. Starting off with another early morning at 6 AM, starting down at Penwine Pass car park and making my way up to the summit of the PYG track and then making my way back down to the Miners Pass, hoping to get back down there for 12 o'clock, which hits a 50-hour mark, and then making my way home because I'm telling you right now, I am going to be bollocks. So, now you know what's going on, you know the plan. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go. So here we are, good morning. The sun is shining. It won't be shining in Snowden, that's for sure, because it just rains there all the time. The bike is set up, ready to go. Just had myself a solid breakfast. Well, I say a solid breakfast, it was a protein shake, but it'll do the job. It's probably whacked up with about 1,200 calories. My mission right now is to find myself the best coffee that I can find on this route. So let's get this show on the road. Before I go, I just want to say a massive shout out to Mr. Sweeney for buying some coffees. This has allowed me to buy these snazzy glasses here. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm probably going to return them and buy some new ones because they're giving me the vibe of Gordon from Dodgeball, which ain't a good vibe to go off, to be honest with you. Well, not the vibe I'm looking for anyway. So if you know anywhere where I can buy some glasses, drop them in the comments below. Let's go. It's only gone out of nightmare, early doors, first kilometre in, pulled up to the traffic lights, new cleats in, absolutely decked it at the traffic lights while there was traffic coming past. Not my finest moment, very embarrassing. Not the first time I've done that, guarantee it won't be the last time either. What a mess. Typical 5 kilometres in and it started raining, not what I wanted early doors. Had to stop off to get the rain jacket out and almost got eaten alive by these two massive dogs here. This rain. This rain's f***ing me up big time. What is going on? It's June. It's meant to be summer, but we still go. Let's go. That first 50 kilometres, horrible. 2 hours, 17 minutes, and yeah, we've still got 100 kilometres to go, and God knows what it's going to be like for the next 100 kilometres, but the rain is just non-stop at the minute. I just stopped off for a coffee, get some food, have a bit of a wrap, set myself on my way. I need to find something that is going to keep my feet dry. At the minute, my shoes are soaking wet, my socks are soaking wet. I've got one fresh pair. I don't want to use them until tomorrow, so I'm going to have to go find some or find an alternative. Right, so I've got this bright idea. Keep my feet dry. I'm going to go buy some bags from the co-op because I'm sure they ain't got no socks in here, but buy some bags, get my fresh socks on, cover them up with the bags, get my wet shoes back on and get back on the road. Master plan. My feet at the minute are chapping. So just came out the co-op, they didn't have socks as expected, but I tell you what they did have, plastic bags. I am ready to rock and roll, but the only thing is, the sun has decided to come out, and I mean it is blaring, so I think my master plan's going to get put on hold, and I'm going to try and drive myself out, to be honest with you. Look at it. It's gorgeous. What a turnaround, what a change of events. But let's get on it. 100 kilometres to go. Let's go. It's mental what a bit of sun can do to your mood, isn't it? About an hour ago, I was miserable as. Now, I'm absolutely buzzing to be on this ride. Might even take my jacket off in a minute, it's getting that warm. Here we go, just pulled up to Market Draymond, and let me tell you something for nothing, I am absolutely drained. It has been a killer of a ride. 112 kilometres in. Since I last spoke to you, I've not had any food whatsoever, which is a schoolboy error on my part. Still got another 30 kilometres to go. I don't know where I'm going to stay. It might be in a hostel, it might be in a campsite, it might be on the side of the road. To be honest with you, I'd probably camp out in this car park right now from how smashed I feel. Another 35 kilometres. Let's get this 150 kilometre ticked off so I can smash tomorrow out the park. Let's go. So here we go, made it back just in time. I don't know if you can hear outside, it is absolutely having it out there. But phase one, ticked off, absolutely smashed it, completed it, mate, buzzing with it. 7 hours it took me to complete. Not really bothered about the time. I'm just happy I got that 150 kilometers done. What a day from start to finish. I was running on empty, but we're here to tell the tale. We are still here pushing for phase 2 and phase 3. Phase 2 tomorrow is going to be an absolute killer from start to finish. Nothing but elevation tomorrow. And then phase 3, we are going to be climbing to the top of Snowden and making our way back down to hit that 50 kilometer mark. So if you want to see that video, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. Let's go.